We begin Retrospect this week in 1992 with then Prime Minister Brian Mulroney in the border city. Mulroney spoke at Lakeland College ahead of the Charlottetown Accord referendum.
The Prime Minister began his final constitutional pitch alongside Saskatchewan Premier Roy Romanow and local MPs Don Mazankowski and Bill McKnight. A mainly partisan crowd of nearly 700 people gathered at Lakeland College. They were a mix of local residents along with Yes supporters bussed in from Edmonton and Vegreville. They were there to hear Brian Mulroney's final attempt to get Canadians to vote yes in Monday's national referendum.
The Prime Minister of Canada, Brian Mulroney.
The Prime Minister made an emotional speech in which he pleaded with undecided Canadians to put aside their differences and come together and unite.
And this is an opportunity for all of us who believe in Canada. Nous croyons dans le Canada, que ce soit au Québec ou en Saskatchewan. Nous sommes tous des Canadiens. As Sir John A. Macdonald said 125 years ago, let us be English or let us be French, but above all, let us be Canadians. That's what it's about. Monday night.
For members of the local Yes campaign, Mulroney's speech only reinforced their support for the Charlottetown Accord.
As a Canadian who's been from Bonavista to Vancouver Island, the greatness of this country was realized in 1867, when 4 provinces got together and formed a nation. It was a miracle. It was a compromise. It was an experiment. And today, 125 years later, we're asking people again, is that experiment worth it? Should we continue it again? It's a gamble. Maybe you think it's a gamble, but yes, is a smaller gamble than no. And the experiment is certainly worth pursuing.
Thank God they found it in their hearts and their minds to rise above the intolerance, to rise above the naysayers, and say yes to a decent and honorable and generous nationhood that has always been ours and always can if we say yes to each other as Canadians.
I guess I was disappointed.
Herb Sparrow is one of only 2 senators to publicly reject the Charlottetown Agreement.
So I think what he tried to do today was to come out here and belittle those people who would be voting no, and I think that's unfair. The Prime Minister of this country should be explaining the issues to us, explaining where it will help us and where maybe we have to give a little, not just threatening this country of the economy and a breakup of the country.
Sparrow is not the only one unimpressed by Mulroney's visit. Local Reform Party members say the Prime Minister arrived at the same time when most of their forces are at a party convention in Winnipeg. Now, despite the negative reaction, by all appearances, Mulroney remains confident of a yes vote on Monday.
Prime Minister, your campaign is now over. Given what you know now, is there anything you would have done differently?
I think we're going to win, and so I'm quite happy.
And as he left, Mulroney said despite the outcome of Monday's referendum, he will lead his Conservative Party into the next election. Chris Krieger, NewsHour.
Now, in 1997, Lakeland College welcomes prospective students to their second ever open house.
Lakeland College laid out the welcome mat today. This weekend is open house at the school, only the second one since the school first opened. About 30 booths were set up throughout the main hallway. Schools from smaller communities around Lloydminster dropped by. It was a good opportunity to see what the college is all about.
It's a cool college. It's good. It seems really good.
It's for the community at large, for the region, for the community. Not only those people who we might see as prospective students, but people from all age groups, from all sectors of society. We feel that we've got a comprehensive community college here, and we would like to draw representative groups from across the community into our doors.
Well, this is just one of the many booths set up here at Lakeland College for their open house weekend. It's not just a 3 R's anymore. There's basically a course for everyone. And that's because the school is busy doing its homework. An advisory board's been formed. This way, industry tells the college skills that students should have. The school then offers new courses, and in turn, students get more jobs. Some of the students believe there are many other bonuses to attending this college.
Well, personally, I'm from Lloydminster, so I have the advantages of living at home, so I don't have living expenses to pay for. And it's the exact same education that you're getting in a smaller surrounding, and it transfers completely to a university. And whereas if I'm in a class of 30 people, I can actually get help, and the professor's going to know my name, while I'm getting equal education to someone who's in a class of 200, say at the U of A or U of S, and they're only known as a number.
If you missed today, don't worry, the open house runs Saturday as well. Doors open at 9 and close at 4. Richard Ozero, NewsHour.
And this has been a look back at this week in retrospect.